Hello, hello, welcome back to Pokemon Sword. I'm just sitting here waiting patiently for them to call my name, because today is the day that I beat the champion. At least I'm hoping so. I don't think they're gonna actually call my name. Literally nothing has changed. I'm just gonna leave Inteleon up front, and I'm ready to go. The tense, still air on the pitch, and the exact opposite from the audience, cheering and yelling. They're both fantastic, wouldn't you say? But remember, the audience is also a bit cruel. They want nothing more than to see one of us lose, after all. It can fill you with fear knowing that, but I absolutely love pushing past the fear. I love giving it everything I've got as a trainer, and seeing my team give everything they've got to seize another victory. It's the greatest feeling in the world, and I can't get enough of it. I can feel my partners itching with anticipation inside their Pokeballs. We're gonna have a real champion time. I'm the Galar Region's champion, Leon. Me and Charizard and all the rest of our team will use all our knowledge and experience to crush you completely. Wait, hold on. Hey, look at the monitor. What is that on the big screen? Hello there, Leon and Ace, just letting you know. I think it's time I brought about the darkest day, for the sake of Galar's future, of course. But I'm in a bit of a pickle. The energy released by the darkest day is too much for us to contain. I'm sorry it's come to this, but it's you who forced my hand, Leon. You refuse to listen. Lee, Ace. That video stream, that was from Hemlock Stadium, right? What in the world did the chairman do? I don't know. But everything he was saying yesterday, did he really pull this crazy stunt to solve some problem 1,000 years in the future? Got to see what's going on. I'm the champion, I've got to go. I should have realized what the chairman intended to do before it came to this. I'll take responsibility now for fixing this mess. This is the real champion time. He's gonna die. But Lee, you're terrible at directions. What if you get lost along the way? I want to help my brother Ace. I've got to. But I can't even manage to beat you, so what sort of help could I ever be? Just try. I don't want to make him cry. Easy for you to say. Hold the phone. The chairman was talking about the darkest day, that thing where the sky went all dark once, ages and ages ago, right? What does he mean? What's he bringing that about? What? I did not read that right. What does he mean? He's bringing that about? And where did we even hear that name? Bakamoto Soak. Also, the hero statue. See, you can just answer anything, it's the same response probably every time. Sonia said something back then, didn't she? Though it turned out to be wrong since there were actually two heroes and all that. Still, those two managed to bring an end to the darkest day with the sword and shield Pokemon. Sonia thought the Pokemon might still be sleeping somewhere though, right? We should try to find them, Ace. But where to start looking? I mean, we already, I think, sighted the Slumbering World. That illusion you tried to fight off that day, it must have been one of the Pokemon that are supposed to be sleeping there. Let's go back to the Slumbering World, and if we're lucky, we will find something that can help. I like how the hint told me to head onto the pitch when I'm ready. Head directly into the beam of light. Ah, I completely forgot about the championship match. What are you two doing here? Haven't you been watching the news at all? The tournament is off, Sonia. The chairman saw that, and to sending the entire region into a state of havoc. Eh? What? What happened while I was researching things in the Slumbering World? Well, for starters, there's a giant black storm or something raging over Hemlock Stadium. What are they calling it? The darkest day? It's throwing everything into disarray. That rhymed. Still, I'm sure we don't need to worry too much. The unbeatable champion will be able to take care of everything, won't he? Hold on a tick, ma'am. Did you say the darkest day? It's the name for the black storm that nearly brought the Galar region to ruin in ancient times. So what are you here for, Ace? Both of these, that's what. I suppose if the legends are true, then the Sword and Shield Pokemon should be able to prevent the darkest day from coming to pass. They may just be what we need to beat back the Black Storm. Okay, here, take this. You should head to the Slumbering World. I'll catch up with you once I'm done looking into something that's been bothering me. 3 max revives, holy crap, thank you. Farewell. It's probably the last time I'm ever going to see you again. All that matters is that you do what you can. You become a fine Pokemon trainer after all. Yeah, I'm the best. I wonder if we're about to head straight into a wall of fog again. Not that it bothers us now, we've both grown loads stronger, and so have our Pokemon. Going into the forest after Wooloo that day, that was the start of everything, wasn't it? A legendary beginning, really. I reckon whatever we're about to see will be pretty legendary itself. That's foreshadowing as fuh. Let's head in, add another page to our tale. I got morning voice like crazy right now. Especially with all this reading I'm having to do, it's not helping. Oops. And the thing too is a little bit of backstory for me, if anybody's curious. I have a strange medical condition that ended up hospitalizing me a while back. It ended up damaging my lungs pretty bad, so I'm almost always short on breath. Oh, hello. Floating longs here. And there's something on my screen, full restore. Oh, that's what that is. Anyway, so when I have morning breath and I'm trying to be careful on how I'm speaking so I'm not just rasping and wheezing into the microphone, it makes it so I'm kind of lightheaded from how I'm breathing. How do I... Oh, no, I don't want to fight that either. Oh, it's a Muna. Try to avoid all these guys if I can. I see an item over here. And potentially a Pokemon that I can step on. I had to check what it was that I picked up earlier. It was a mental herb. Apparently that's used to free your Pokemon of moves like Disable and Block, so you can use moves that you normally can't move. You can't use as a move. Anyway, what's with this fog? It's worse than the first time when we came here. I also picked up a smoke ball so I can run away from any battle. But my Pokemon are fast enough, so I don't really need to worry. Hello? Must resist urge to pet dog. They really are here. Sword and Shield Pokemon, I knew it. You blink and you miss them. Told you. Hey, where are you going? We need your help over here. You two, what in the world are you doing? What? Come off it, Sonia. You must have seen that, right? Those Sword and Shield Pokemon. They were right in front of us. But then they disappeared into the forest. Op, you sure you haven't lost the plot? There was no one here but the two of you. What? Then what were those? Then were those just illusions or something? Listen, I dug into some literature from other regions and I finally found something. Mentions of the sword Pokemon Zacian, and the shield Pokemon called Zamazenta. The writing said that those two Pokemon were born somewhere beyond the Slumbering World sometime long, long ago. Did they really? Ta, Sonia, thanks for digging into it. Even if it's just an illusion or whatever, we did manage to find that Pokemon again. Maybe the sword and the shield that those two used to carry are still here too. Now we gotta go chase after him. They definitely got the creepy aspect right when it came to this place. Although, this is pretty. Would you take a look at that, Ace? Now that's something you don't see every day. This place definitely feels like the stuff of legend. So let's go run up and touch stuff. This dude has no respect. See that, Ace? The sword and the shield. The legends really were true. Rusted sword. It is said that a hero used the sword to halt a terrible disaster in ancient times, but it's grown rusty and worn. That settles it. I'm taking the shield. So, wow, would you look at the state of this thing? It seems like it might fall to pieces if you so much as look at it funny. I don't know if these rusty old things will really be able to stop the darkest day. But, well, I guess it can't hurt to have them along. Let's hope they bring us some good luck. We just stole treasures. Maybe the Pokemon themselves really are still asleep somewhere. So it seems we're on our own if we want to go help Lee. This is all the help we've got. So am I gonna go stab Rose? I'm on it. Pokemon just turned into a hack and slash. Kinda sucks that we can't just fly out of there. But I think we can... That's the wrong button. I think we can just fly from here though. Open map. And out, that was it. Hammerlock. It's Raihan. Well, if it isn't Ace and Hop. It's a real shame, the way things have turned out. You make it all the way to the championship match and something like this has to happen? Chairman Rose, thinking that the energy pouring out from the darkest day would somehow be the key to saving Galar's future. It all seems a bit mad if you ask me. Can't follow at all how that's supposed to work. Well, I don't care if I'm up against the darkest day or the chairman or whatever. I'm going on ahead. I'm off to help my brother. Impatient. And he's gone. That Hop never changes. Always in a rush about something, isn't he? The key thing is that no one's been harmed. We gym leaders work together with the city's Pokemon, and we've got everyone evacuated. And to you, you're fixing to help our champion to save everyone in the Galar region. It's an interesting way to split your sentence, that's for sure. So I'm going now. Our greatest ever champion and the greatest ever challenger, along with his fiercest rival, all teaming up against the darkest day. I almost feel sorry for it. Go on then, our great challenger, into Hammerlock Stadium with you. Way ahead of you. Well, I would be if the script didn't tell me to wait for you to finish speaking. Gym Challenger, you must help me. I mean, please help me. My Pokemon suddenly Dynamaxed for some reason and started running amok in the stadium. Mr. Raihan, was able to subdue the Dynamax Pokemon in the stadium, but if other Pokemon also Dynamax and go on a rampage, the underground power plant could collapse. Mr. Rose is down there right now. I know this is selfish of me, but I must beg for your assistance. How do I say this without being demonetized? Oh, screw it. Eat shit. I want you to head into the underground power plant and stop Mr. Rose. Awakened a Pokemon known as Eternatus. Apparently, the energy emitted from its body is what's causing Dynamaxing. If this are all the Pokemon in the Galar region will Dynamax and go berserk. If that were to happen, please, you must help save Mr. Rose. You can take the lift over there to reach him. I've enlisted the help of the champion's younger brother too, but who knows what is going on. This is the lift. I have to press A on it. Energy plant. Ooh, fancy. And bright. And what do you plan on doing, Gym Challenger? Stop in the darkest day. Why else? Pardon? What are you talking about? There's nothing to stop now. We've already brought about the darkest day. Or should I say the ultimate Pokemon, Eternatus. Must I explain myself? From your perspective, I suppose it must seem that what I'm doing... what? I suppose it must seem that I'm doing something terrible. I don't expect you to understand. But I must provide the Galar region with limitless energy to ensure everlasting prosperity. It is my purpose, my duty, my destiny. That is why we've been giving the wishing stars to Eternatus. Surely you remember the red light that caused a ruckus around Hammerlock? That was all part of our experiments to awaken Eternatus. You must understand. I can't let you interfere with my plan to protect the future of Galar. Macrocosmos's Rose. Starting off with the Scavalier. Bug and Steel type. I don't have anything that's immediately gonna knock it out. This is a lot easier if you pick the fighting or the fire starter, because his entire team is just weak to fire types. In fact, Scavalier being Bug and Steel, and I think he's got Fortress, maybe? Also Bug and Steel. He's got a couple Pokemon that are ×4 weak to it. But none of my Pokemon have any fire moves. Not that it matters too much, I can still two-shot things. And I can also get a level up. Oh, Ferrothorn, that was the other one. Right. Well, I actually do want to switch because it's grass type, I believe. It is weak to fighting types. Let's just go for a close combat. Drop my stats a bit, but I could probably still survive another hit. Okay, what you got next? Clink Clang. I think that's just pure steel. I will stay in. This is an interesting Pokemon. I contemplated, I think I mentioned I wanted to add Bronzor to my team. I also contemplated this one because its stats seem kind of lame-ish, but it has a lot of really good status moves that pretty much overpower everything. Makes it pretty strong. It has moves like Gear Grind, Shift Gear. You get to lower a couple defense stats, or maybe lower a speed stat and increase attack, increase your speed if you need to. You can pretty much play all of your stats completely with that Pokemon, but it's very technical to use, so I didn't bother with it. Plus, it's kind of a staple. You gotta have a flying type on your team. Come on now. Trying to learn Hydro Pump. Probably not. Interesting. The power got nerfed and the accuracy got buffed. Hydro Pump used to be, I think, 70 with the 120 power. It's actually gotten better, I think, but it's still not quite good enough, I don't think. You ever play something like Snipe Shot? Especially with only 5 PP. Berserker. I used that on my last playthrough of this game. It's a pretty fast Pokemon. It might outspeed me, but I'll stay in. I'll cross my fingers. At this point, Hitmonchan's kind of a glass cannon. I could actually just Dynamax and probably win. You know what? I'll do that. One shot. And increases my attack. Copperajah. I'll stay in. I'm not sure how my speed will fare. This isn't looking too good. I think he's also gonna Dynamax, but it's pure Steel type. I'll show you a move that'll hit so hard you'll be speechless. Bring it, guy. And one-shot Copperajah. Level up for Eldegoss. And victory for me. I'd forgotten how great Pokemon battles are. It's been so long since I battled. That sure was satisfying. Most impressive, Ace. I wouldn't expect any less from a challenger endorsed by the strongest champion ever to grace our beloved Galar region. I really do wish I could have seen the championship match between you two. And I'm terribly sorry to have ruined the whole gym challenge and everything. It's too bad, but it can't be helped. In order to solve the energy issue as soon as possible, we awakened Eternatus. But we couldn't control it. The champion came to aid me, even at the cost of abandoning the match. Indeed, just like a knight in shining armor coming to rescue a princess from a dragon. What? Are you the princess in this situation? I do tend to ramble on, I know. I would love to make speeches. Yeah, he does talk a lot. But I think I can stop talking now. Oh, it's wonderful! I think the champion should have captured Eternatus by now. If you're curious, you can take the lift up. And I trust you'll be going too, right, Hop? I certainly hope losing to me didn't discourage you too much. Go on now, both of you, go see how our champion is doing. Discouraged? You don't get it, do you, Chairman? Neither me or my Pokemon are anywhere near giving up. We've learned how to be strong thanks to the gym challenge you organized. This way? Alright, Ace. I'm ready for anything, are you? Give me a moment, actually. I'm pretty sure my Pokemon are healed, but let's check. They are not. Well, they are now. Let's go. Wasn't expecting any less from our rival? No, come on, we gotta help Lee. Any hidden items? Nope. What the hell? It's Big Chungus himself. You came to help me in spite of the danger. Thanks, Hop, and you, Ace. You two really have grown tremendously. But no need for you kids to worry. It seems like some power of Eternatus's was keeping my team from Dynamaxing, but we've had a champion time all the same. Charizard and the rest of my champion team members have really worn Eternatus down. Now if I can simply catch it in a Pokeball, we should be able to get this madness under control. Then everything will be back to normal. So watch this. It's going to be a real champion catch. Alright, hold down B. Down B. Hold. Oh, he forgot to also hold select. Damn. Guess it's up to me then. Exerting pressure. Level 60. I'll go for an Icy Wind. This thing is Dragon Poison after all. With a pretty high special attack. So yeah, that hurts a lot. Don't think I'm going to survive a second one. Go for Icy Wind again. I don't know if it can heal itself or not. But I really want to get that speed down. Frost Poison. I also don't think that I can catch this. I remember trying and I don't think it worked. Using Flamethrower. I mean, sure, it knocks out my Pokemon, but you had better options. I did remove Eldegoss from the party, for now. You'll see why. Go for an Ice Punch. You also get no experience, it looks like. You just gotta knock it out, prevent it from attacking Leon, I suppose. Looks like Eternatus is blasting off again. I'm sorry, the world is literally disintegrating around me. I shouldn't be cracking jokes. Never thought the end of the world would actually look this cool, though. Oh, that's right. We're not done yet. Nobody can use any moves. I forgot. We found the sword and shield in the slumbering world. I can't use items. Sorry, guy. Ace, use that sword. It might be old and rusted, but the sword got to be some use to it. Eternatus is exerting its pressure yet again, and it looks like it's a 4v1 battle. I'm just gonna go for Icy Wind. You know, I gotta say, the design of these Pokemon is actually kind of cool. I think they should make some video games based around them or something, you know? Just an idea. Max Wormwind. That does a lot of damage to me. And that does like almost no damage to Eternatus. But it drops its speed. It's like we can use some moves now. I think Icy Wind is probably the move that would do the most damage power-wise. Sadly, even though it's like, what, 55? Yeah. Sad. Oh well. Behemoth Blade. If I remember correctly, this thing does extra damage versus Gigantamax, Dynamax Pokemon, so it's actually good that it can use that. Same with Behemoth Bash. And it looks like dropping speed helps a lot because I think it was attacking like first or second last time. Now it's moving last. It's got like little memories or something that keep playing. I'm not sure why. Here's another one. I mean, we're just slowly chipping away at its health here. That's a little bit annoying. Nullified the stat changes and abilities of the other Pokemon, which means that all that speed drop was for nothing. And then it also gets an upper hand by dropping all of our attack. Although Snorlax is unaffected by that. And I don't have to worry too much because I'm using a special move. But the two legendaries beside me, however, get their attack dropped. But they're so OP anyway, it doesn't really seem to matter. Plus the critical hit nice. Critical hit is nice. The game is so awesome, I'm starting to turn into a caveman. Critical hit nice. Easy. Try to catch Eternatus now. And you have to catch it. I'll toss out a Luxury Ball. This is why I moved Eldegoss out of my party, by the way. You're actually forced to move a Pokemon out if you don't have room. Come on, give it the big suck. There you go. Well sucked. and then they just randomly float away into the sunset. That seems legit. Three days later, so, Chairman Rose turned himself in then. Never thought I'd live to see the day. He awoke Eternatus near the cause of the catastrophe for the entire region. You reap what you sow, I say. I don't know about you, but I slept like the dead. You could have used any other analogy, but you chose that. Okay. Everyone's still talking about what happened, but at least things are back to normal now. We really did defeat Eternatus together with Zamazenta and Zacian. And Lee's... And still, Lee's... Well, he's being Lee, insisting on having a championship match with you today. It's a bit much, isn't it? You sure you're up for it? I'm not even too sure about him. He was out cold and hurt pretty badly himself during all that mess. I do understand how he feels, though. Feels like I've been waiting forever to get to see you and him face off in a serious match. So come on, the match will be at Linden Stadium. Where else? I don't think the game is saved yet, so I'm going to do that myself. Eternatus. I put it back in the box. Got some interesting stats, plus special defense minus attack. That special attack stat, though, that's more than 3 times my level. And my speed is, well, basically 3 times my level. Pretty good moves. Cross Poison gives you extra critical hit chance. And apparently it's calm by nature. Sure it is. Yeah, I don't plan to add Eternatus to my team. A little bit underleveled. Plus, I don't think it's really going to do that great against Leon, to be fair. Then again, I don't think my current team is going to be that much better either. I'm a little bit nervous, I'm not going to lie. Championship match, are you ready to face Leon? I'm ready to beat him. Change into your uniform and head out onto the pitch. My team is slightly underleveled. His team ranges from level 62 to level 65, and I think my highest is 63. Not gonna lie, I'm a little bit nervous about it. My matches are always sold out. But this, I've never seen a crowd this wild. Everyone knows what you did for us this week, Ace. They know you're the one who's caught Eternatus and saved the future of the Galar region. A real hero who battled alongside the legendary Pokemon Zacian and Zamazenta. I couldn't have dreamed of a better challenger to help increase my winning streak. Now that I've seen just what kind of strength you possess as the greatest of challengers, crushing you into the dirt will show everyone just how strong the champion truly is. Come on, Ace. Let's make this a final match that'll go down in Galar's history. No, a match that'll change Galar forever. We're gonna have an absolutely champion time. I can see where Hop gets it from. Sending out Agent Slash. Honestly, not sure if Inteleon's going to be the best for this. It's one of the duties of the champion to get the crowd fired up. I'm going to go for Dark Pulse. Hope for a flinch. Should be super effective, but Agent Slash is very defensive. I'd expect nothing less from your team. And here comes stance change, so it's going to go from defensive mode to offensive mode. It's going to deal a lot of damage, probably. Yeah, it's more than I'd like to see. However, it is now in attack mode, so this will do a little bit more damage than last time. Basically, that stance changes it from its high defense and low attack to tripling its attack and dropping its defense by a third, I think. Dragapult. I'm familiar with that Pokemon. His is probably faster than mine. However, assuming I can survive just one hit, I might be able to use Phantom Force and deal some significant damage, hopefully. It's one level higher than me. Let's see what happens. I am faster. Well, I'm gonna take a hit if I don't knock him out now, which I did. Nice. My Dragapult, turns out, is superior. Toxicity, get level up. Haxorus, it's probably faster than me. I'm gonna try to go for Dragon Darts. Mold Breaker. Pretty much doesn't have to worry about my ability and gets to attack regardless. Dragon Darts. How am I still faster? Well, those were the 3 Pokemon that I was most concerned about, and I just knocked them all out pretty easily. Not sure how, but there we are. Sending in Rillaboom. You know what? I'm gonna stay in. I'm gonna U-turn into a different Pokemon. Because from this, I'm probably gonna bait a move. U-turn. That's a pretty good chunk of damage. Dragapult returns. What do I want to send out? I kind of want to send out Hitmonchan. I could just go for Ice Punch and probably knock it out. The problem, though, is that I'm going to take damage, most likely, if it's going to be using a move. And I want Hitmonchan to have as much HP as possible because I want that Stone Edge to go against the Charizard. It's like the only thing I really have that can deal any significant damage, I think. But his Rillaboom, I think, just Grass type. I hope. Going for the pressure. Going for knockoff, so what item did I have? Don't get caught up on a critical hit. Focus on what you're going to do next. Knocked off my King's Rock. That's a shame. Brave Bird should knock you out, though. Endeavor didn't do anything to me. Is my HP technically lower than yours? Why did that not work? I guess it probably was. Corviknight gets level up, though. Rhyperior. This one's going to be a bit tricky, I think. Let's go with Inteleon, only because it's fast enough that I can almost guarantee I can get one hit off of this. The problem is Rhyperior has the ability Solid Rock, so it gets to nerf super effective hits a little bit. But it is quad weak to water and to grass. However, it has very high attack and also happens to have Mega Horn, which is a physical move, super effective against grass types. And Heat Crash, another physical move, super effective against grass types. I'm glad I was still able to one-shot it, though. Still only got one left. I honestly wasn't expecting to make it this far. I'm not gonna lie. And here comes Charizard. He is going to Gigantamax, I believe. I'm not finished having a champion time here, and I won't let anyone else finish it for me. Okay, Dynamax and Max Rockfall. I hope this works. I'll show you what Charizard can really do. It's Gigantamax time. Giant glowing belly. I mean, mine's not Gigantamax, but it still kicks ass, all the same. Here, let me prove it to you. Oh, maybe you're gonna knock me out here. I survived. Aiming for super effective hits is a surefire way to claim victory. You know, you're probably right. Let me try that. Hey, thanks for the great advice. I appreciate it. Eldegoss really close to level up there. That's it. He can't show his face. My time as champion is over, but what a champion time it's been. Thank you for the greatest battle I've ever had. Thank you for $15,500. Congratulations, Ace. You've beat even the unbeatable champion, making you the new champion of the region. You've become a first-rate trainer, alright? I offer you my heartfelt congratulations. Mom, look, I'm on TV! Now that you've grown so strong, perhaps it's time I started looking ahead myself. It's time we adults started working on improving the here and now, for the sake of all that's to come. And you, Ace, what you ought to do now is believe in yourself and your partner Pokemon, and keep on something or other in order to create that bright future we all hope to see. I blinked right as it switched. I missed the last couple words. Damn. People of Galar, here you have it, a new legend born right before your eyes. Your champion, Ace. Bet you can't wait to see what kind of future a kid with this kind of strength might bring about. I sure can't. Let's watch and see what he can do. Free ice cream for everybody. Right. Well, usually this is the part of the series where I start talking about the game and start closing everything up and start wrapping up. But it's not over yet. Yes, I beat the champion. Yes, Leon is going to be probably crying himself to sleep now. But there's a lot of DLC that has been added to the game, and I've actually never played any of it. I'm trying to contemplate whether I want to actually record it for YouTube or if I want to try live streaming it and just do like a highlights video or something. I'm not quite sure. I'll probably introduce a lot of it on a video and do the rest of it on live stream. I'll figure that out. But also, I want to bring up that I played this game because I've been hella hyped for Gen 9. Scarlet and Violet is supposed to be coming out pretty soon. I'm crossing my fingers that there's going to be somebody that's willing to rip the ROM so I can play it on an emulator. If not, I'm actually legitimately contemplating getting a Switch just to play the games. The problem though is if I want to record it, I got to get like a capture card too. which sucks, but you know, it's the legitimate way to do it, so I might as well try to support the companies that make the games that I've been playing for 25 years now. When did the games come out? 1998, I think. So yeah, it's 22 years. It's been fun. I really do enjoy the Pokemon games. I like the different mechanics that they've introduced. It's a little bit gimmicky, and they're definitely trying to hold your hand through a lot of it, but I can get past it, honestly. Like, it's definitely still designed for kids, obviously. And as a 30-year-old playing Pokemon, it gets a little wearing. But I do like the Dynamax Gigantamax mechanic. It's definitely an interesting thing that we haven't seen before. Even with the Mega Evolutions in Gen 6, that felt more gimmicky than anything else. It just felt like a way to have one of your Pokemon become OP, and it was also limited, so it just felt out of place. Whereas Dynamax is anything can Dynamax. A few of them can Gigantamax just to change form, just a kind of cool Easter egg. Plus, everything can have different moves when it Dynamaxes, so that was an interesting thing to try to have to relearn. But all in all, these games, the Gen 8 games, I played a little bit of Arceus, I will say that. I also played a little bit of Brilliant Diamond. Not a huge fan of those remakes. They feel a little more cartoonish remade, but still fun nonetheless. But Gen 8 is actually a pretty good gen. I'm still a huge fan of Gen 5 personally, but I can't say anything bad about Gen 8. There's the Pikachu and Eevee voices also in the Let's Go games. The cool thing is, if you have save data for Pokemon Sword or Shield, you can play Legends Arceus and you can get other items in that game because you have save data. Similar to how I was able to pick up Eevee early on because I had save data for Let's Go Eevee. You can also get an Eevee mask in Legends Arceus as well, if you happen to have the Let's Go data on there. I think it's the Eevee and Pikachu mask. There's not really too much left for me to say, other than hopefully you guys are enjoying. Feel free to leave a like or a dislike, and even comment down below. And I agree with this. Thank you everyone for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Take care.